Hey guys, Meteorologist Chris Tomer here with this morning mountain weather update. All right, here's what I'm seeing this morning. So the northeast, you've been getting heavy snow, and you'll see some light residual snow into the morning of 311. And then what's next? Well, you've got a storm coming, 316, 317, but it could be rain or snow with marginal temperatures. Out west, the Tetons, the Wasatch, Colorado, you can see the timeline there. We're basically just waiting on the pattern. It's favoring the Pacific Northwest and BC, and eventually will come crashing down 312, 313, and 314. Revelstoke, your heavy snow continues into 312. All right, here's what I'm seeing this morning on the water vapor. So again on this, your moisture aloft is in the whites, the blues, and the greens, and you can see the two areas of low pressure I marked riding the northern branch up into the Pacific Northwest and BC. Eventually, both will come down into Utah, Idaho, Wyoming, and Colorado. And here is that forecast jet stream. So by close of day today, again, everything's being escorted into the Pacific Northwest and BC. Same thing for tomorrow. But by 312, look at the change. And 313, you've got a nice broad trough sinking down into Utah, Wyoming, Colorado, and it probably spins up into a Colorado area of low pressure and enhances snow on top of the Continental Divide in southern Colorado, northern New Mexico, 313, 314. And then watch what happens with this area of low pressure. Boom, it gets cut off. Drifts back, it retrogrades over parts of Arizona and Vegas, but on the northern side of it, you've got a big area of high pressure through the Pacific Northwest and BC that will clear that area out, 316 through 319. Here's forecast precip by 5:30 this afternoon. Here comes that initial front through the Intermountain. Here comes the main storm, 312, 313, 314, and it drops into Colorado. Initially is rain in Denver. You can see it there. Probably snow above 6,500 feet, but then it changes over to snow as that snow level drops, colder air moves in, and then the storm drifts and gets cut off and moves back to the west over parts of the desert southwest where it dies. Look at the Pacific Northwest and BC. Totally clear, totally dry, 316 through 319. All right, let me just take a look at my latest grand total map here. Here's what I'm seeing. Colorado still has the big numbers. Anywhere in purple's over a foot. Right on top of the divide, southern Colorado, you can see close to 2 feet of accumulation, assuming we get that Colorado area of low pressure that spins up. Some pretty good numbers through northern New Mexico. The Pacific Northwest also does well. Schweitzer, Red Mountain, Revelstoke, all around 8 to 12 inches of accumulation. So here it is by time period. If you're going to be skiing 311, you want to be in the Pacific Northwest or BC or around Schweitzer for the best accumulation. Time period number 2, this is when the low drops down with that buckling jet. You'll get that snow about 4 to 10 in the Wasatch, probably 3 to 8, 4 to 8 in the Tetons, and the numbers start to tick up in Colorado. And it may have a little bit of residual accumulation right here, 315 in southern Colorado, northern New Mexico, and then that whole low just drifts back to the west after that, and it's done. And look how dry and clear it is up in the Pacific Northwest and parts of BC. There's just nothing, 316 through 319. All right, let's go to the northeast. So again, you've got some residual light snows into the morning of 311, and then we'll have to see what happens 316, 317, whether we get more snow than rain or rain than snow. But certainly the best accumulation will be in northern Vermont, northern New Hampshire, and northern Maine. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this morning mountain weather update. Thank you for tuning in here. Always appreciate it, and take care.